Yo, what's up, dudes? This is Johnny Beane TV. Saturday night, we call it Straturday night. We talk rock music, guitars, all sorts of cool stuff. So, hey, you guys, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Help us get to our next goal of 13,500. We're pretty close, actually. Actually, I forgot about that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's talk some music stuff. You know, have a good time right here on. What channel is this? Rick Beato.
I'm Rick Beato. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Yo, what's up, Ryan Peterson? Scott, Hawk, Ian, and Indy. I see you guys. Here it is, Johnny Beane TV. Says we're streaming on Amazon Music as well. That's pretty cool, you guys. If anybody has an Amazon Music, listen to us over there. You know, this is a podcast. See, that's what these shows... It's kind of weird. By the way, Ron Gunner, speaking of weird, just kidding. It's kind of strange because these shows, you know, I mean, the truth is I've been doing these shows pretty much longer than anybody. I mean, I just celebrated 19 years on YouTube, right? YouTube just celebrated 20 years. I don't know if you knew that. And so I've been doing these shows for a long time, at least 10 years, now of weekly shows, if not daily. You can go back on my YouTube channel here, 10 years, and you'll find, you know, me sitting here talking, you know, all that stuff. But what was it? I can't even remember what I was going to say. I said weird. What was it? Oh, podcast. Because this show really, I mean, that's really what this is a podcast. But it started first as what you would call like a video cast, you know? So that's what this really is. So it's video. You guys can see us, you know? Adds to it. But you know, it really is a podcast. So make sure you guys jump over to wherever you get your podcasts and subscribe, you know, Spotify. I know that the chat's covering that up, but if you type it, I got to redo all these cards and leave that lower right, you know, leave that blank. There you go. See, I don't even have to do this anymore because of that. But the Johnny Beane podcast is on Spotify, so you can follow us over there pretty much everywhere. You know, everywhere there is. Amazon influencers. You know, I actually have an Amazon show that I'm supposed to be doing. So, Janice, send me an X. Remind me to do an Amazon show. Well, actually, Janice said something the other day because I did a review for a product. And in the, what was it, Janice? There's an Amazon link to that product. And you said that my video was on the Amazon page. Like, she told me that. She's like, you're on the Amazon page, like demoing that. And I'm like, I am?
Cool.
And I went and I looked, and the seller of the stuff had uploaded my video to Amazon, which is fine. I mean, it was, you know, for their product. So that's cool. For the keyboard. Yeah, that's right, Janice. See, Janice knows. For that Pogo Lab keyboard. So
Because she's the intern.
check that out. Janice is the intern. She's also a top-tier channel member here on the John Beane YouTube channel, because channel membership really is a pretty cool way to help support the channel and support these shows. Because we need all the support we can get doing these shows, you guys. We're 10 years into this, and it really doesn't get any easier. Trust me. It gets more difficult the more you do this. You know, you get more trolls jumping into your chats, saying stupid stuff, like earlier today. You know, so anyway, we have channel membership here on YouTube. In the top tier, they get their names read at the top of every talk show, which is what this is supposed to be. They are currently Michael B, Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB and J Cat, Flipper Carlin, CC, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, R Habs, and Janice Lala, the intern. Yeah, what was that? Janice is saying, what was that? You mean that troll that was here earlier today? I was live on Twitch this morning. Thank you, Janice. Did almost 2 hours getting ready for my gig. You know, I played a gig today, you guys, and unfortunately, I don't have any footage from the gig. There's some. We will show you guys. There's sort of some stuff. We have some footage to show you guys. But was live on Twitch earlier, restringing a guitar, building my board, all that stuff I was saying I needed to do. Did that this morning, right? So it was live. Janice was there. Mr. Mike was there. Ian was there. Who else was there? There was some troll that was there hanging out. So did that, and then basically went from that to, well, we'll get into it. But hey, how are you doing, man? Ron Gunner.
I am doing hot. It was
hot.
it was 100 today, and we're looking at 102, 5, 6, and 107, I think, by Thursday.
Dang.
And the heat isn't so bad. It's the humidity that sucks.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
Because I literally could throw a baseball from my backyard into the Ohio River. So and we're down in a valley, so it's just humidity sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like humidity. It's not fun. Ian and Indy, hell yeah. Good to see you, dude. Bay Area Rich.
Thank you, Rich.
Yes. Thank you, Bay Area Rich. No,
we just need to open every show. Just say that.
I know. Even Ian is saying that now. No, Rich was supposed to come to my show today, but plans changed and he wasn't able to come down. But it was cool, and we'll talk about it. I do have some footage from today, sort of, which we'll show you guys. Ryan is here, channel member. Good to see you, man. Johnny would like your heat back. It's hot here. Did I have it? You can have it. I don't want it. Hey, the giveaway tonight was heat, and it's yours, Peggy.
You won.
There
Earlier.
you go. You won. There it is. Thanks again, Bay Area Rich. That's right, Ian. There you go. Let's see. Ryan saying 93 here. Went to church and looked at fireworks. Wear light breathable clothing. Drink lots of water. That's cool. Yeah. There you go. Okay. All right. We were in the green room, and I was telling Ron, dude, the most boring shows are the ones where the guys just sit there and just read their chat nonstop. And here I am doing that.
Yes,
So,
backstage, yes.
There you go. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay. First of all, yes.
Well, go ahead and do what you're going to do, because
I'm going to be talking the next 2 hours nonstop.
Okay.
So go ahead.
All right. Rich gifted me this guitar. Check it out.
Dude.
Front, back, roasted maple neck, headstock, and he got me on this one. He said he had sent a telly, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be a telly or what it would be.
That is a telly.
Yeah, I know, but I know, but he likes to try to trick me and tell me, it's going to be. Like he said, it might even be pink. So yeah, I opened this up and was shocked, and I put new strings on it. Put a coat of wax on it. I'm going to set the intonation, everything on it, and then probably do a show Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll be playing it, but I have been just noodling around with it a little bit, trying to get everything set and set right. But I freaking love this thing. I've never had a guitar that sparkly like ever. Never had that. And this is so cool. And it's funny because I got it yesterday, and my mother, after my mother's still here from after the funerals. So I showed this to her last night. She said Buck Owens, the first thing she said. So naturally, we sat upstairs on the TV with the TV and watched some hee haw off of YouTube. So
that's
yeah,
cool.
Rich, man, you surprised the crap out of me with this one. Thank you so much. I love it. I absolutely love it. So
Very nice. Very cool. There you go. That's Ron's channel. Fretworks at Fretworks065. There it is. Yeah, it's funny, man, because my main guitar today was going to be a sparkly guitar, right? And if you guys saw, well, actually, I can show this to you. I was going to do that. Here. This was going to be my main guitar today. This one right here. I go to plug it in. Nothing.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yep. I think what happened was the last time I sprayed it out, everything was fine. And then I turned the knob and I'm like, wait a minute. And so I'm like this, and it's like nothing, and then barely something, and then something, and it's like, nah. So I had to ditch it. But yeah, that's my Sparkle. It's a great looking guitar. I mean, especially outside, because we were doing an outside gig today. I mean, just imagine this.
The other day when you showed that, you said, you'd see it in the sun. So as soon as I unboxed this and took it upstairs, I was like, wait a minute. I ran out in the sun. I was like, wow, this is freaking amazing.
Pretty cool.
So now I'm ordering a red, white, and blue strap. And then we went out today out to eat and took my mother shopping. And my wife talked her out of it. But she found a 4th of July cowboy hat that was red, white, and blue sparkly. I was like, she was going to buy it for me. My wife's like, hey, you don't need that. You don't need it. I said, I'll wear it on the show when I play the guitar.
Yeah, we should have seen that. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
cool, man.
So I am getting the red, white, and blue strap. I tried to find a sparkly one, but I couldn't find that. So I got to get it. I'll sneak my mother back up there and have her buy it without my wife around, because here I have too many hats. I've given away literally hundreds of ball caps, and behind those curtains is still piles of brand new hats, but they're all for shooting stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't mean shooting the hat. I mean from the company.
No, yeah, I know. Cool, man. I have 3 hats. That's why you just see this one all the time.
You want a couple?
No.
They're brand new.
I like these. I really don't wear the ball cap. You know, I mean, unless I'm talking to unless I'm talking to somebody like Amaranth.
Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Bean.
Do you find beans often? Do you have magic beans?
No, that's my name.
Oh, okay.
That's my name.
Oh, cool. Watching Johnny Beane TV.
She had a cowboy hat on.
She did.
Yeah.
I was wearing that Polaroid ball cap, which I still have. It sits on that like mannequin head, but instead on top of that is the Rocket Music Gear hat. So let's see. So you guys, hats are cool. I mean, obviously we wear hats. So cool, man. Yeah, brand new guitar. Yeah, those are great, man. The Fireflies.
Yeah, it sounds great. I was like, wow. I want to get the neck right and the intonation, everything set. The only thing I'm gonna have to do is, I don't know the Firefly you have, the bridge. I'm probably gonna have to take the little files and just file a little in there where it comes across the brass, because
yours has a different saddles, man.
yeah, well, I thought they're kind of compensated for intonation to help, but they're just over the barrel, and every now and then the string slides down to the set screw. And
wait a minute. Oh, okay, that's the same as one that I have.
Okay.
These.
Every now and then, yeah. Because I was playing the B string was like no ringing in the B, and I was like, what? And I looked, and it was down against the set screw. So I'm probably going to take just the little file just to get a little line started to keep them in place.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Well, I mean, I used this one for rehearsal last week. It was fine. And I was going to take this guitar today, but these are the original strings. Oh. And I snapped a string today when I was testing it out, and I'm like, nope. I didn't have time to change them.
Well, I changed these because I figured they were the factory ones, and because obviously it's a string through, so I didn't look in there. So I loosened them up, cut them, took them out, and they were D'Addarios. If I'd have known that, I'd left them alone.
Mm-hmm. Max. Brass saddles on tellies are the best. They're awesome. Yeah. These guitars are great. The Firefly Telecasters. I've got 2. I've got the Dragon, and then the Ghost, the John 5 one, which I did take today, but I ended up not using it. I used for my main today, and that's the thing too. Is I tell you guys, like, I think we did a show. We're like, which guitar should I use?
Yeah.
And dude, it's like you can plan all this stuff, and stuff can totally switch up. Nothing, total different than what you thought. So I ended up using the orange tees. That was the guitar I used, and that guitar had the original strings on it. So
really, I thought you changed them when you changed the neck.
No, I just put the regular strings back on. I think. I don't think I changed the strings on it, because the way they're where is the guitar? Is this it? There you are. Here we go. See, this is cool too. Let me tell you guys that. Ian, you were there? You mean today? We'll show some of that. The thing is, the way the strings are kind of like, they look hella like used. See?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If I had changed the strings, they wouldn't look like that. So what happened was after I changed the neck, when I put this on, I just put the strings back in. I remember that's what I did. But here's what's cool, you guys, is I tell you guys this, and when you go out there and you play, you play in front of people, you play a gig, whatever. It's like this guitar is now like it's graduated. I played a gig with it. It held up. Nothing weird. It was great. It was great. So congratulations, Orange Tees guitar. Sounded great. Looked great. It's got the Squire neck, my original #1 bullet neck on it. Although one thing I did notice, how it has these little decals. Those decals, I stuck those on there in 1992. So they've been on there a long time.
33 years.
So yeah. So see the F, first fret F.
Yeah.
That decal's kind of coming up because I could feel it. I was playing and I'm like, wait a minute, I can feel that. So gonna have to deal with that, or who knows? Maybe we'll rip them off at some point. It's not.
It would be interesting to see after 32 years or 33 years if there's a difference in the color of the neck underneath of them.
Yeah, it would be. That would be interesting. We'll see. I mean, I've always, And by the way, it's Saturday night. We just kind of hang out, So it's all good. But this neck, this, like I said, I've had this neck since 1987. Long time. Didn't really use it for a lot of years, and then this actually was on a body. The more you think about stuff, you're like, wait a minute. This was on a body at some point. That black body that I have? We think it's a
Jackson Dinky. Yeah.
This was on that body.
Okay.
Like 20 years ago. Because I remember I played a gig in Oakland at a I've played gigs all over the place, you guys. We played a gig in Oakland at a what's the practice where you practice your breathing and your stretching and
yoga?
Yes, yoga. We played a yoga studio in Oakland one time. This neck, I remember seeing a photo, and if I can find it, it's I don't know where it is. It's on MySpace somewhere. There was a photo of me playing that body with this neck on it, like 2004 or something. So this neck was used, I mean, it's been 20 years now, but used it today. Played great. Body, feels great. Sounded great. Although I was saying, and I kind of wished this would have been done before this gig, but that's okay. I want to get another pick guard, and I want to put a full-size humbucker in the neck in this guitar. It already has the rail there, which is pretty much a humbucker. So it would be two humbuckers in this guitar. And the cool thing about the Tees guitars is they have a swimming pool route under there. So you can put anything in here. You just have to get the correct scratch plate. So anyway, you guys, the guitar graduated. A live gig was awesome. And see, that's the difference. I mean, there's really something. Put this back over here. It's like I tell you guys all the time on these shows, like, when you gig, when you play out, you look at your guitar and some people bitch and moan about, I don't buy relic guitars because, that's not real, blah, 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 whatever. But then they play them at home and then they polish them when they're done, So, but when you're out there, playing a gig, no matter where it is, playing on the street, whatever that is, and you bump your guitar or you're jamming or whatever that is, if you're somewhere and it gets relicked, then it's like you look at that and you're like, oh yeah, maybe you can, like if I look at other guitars that I have that I've toured with, I can see a scratch or a ding and tell you, oh, that was in Hollywood, California, 2010 at blah 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 club. That's no longer there, Like there's a history with that stuff. And Ryan says it's the internet. People like to complain. Dude, I know. I know all about that. Not that I'm complaining, because I never complain about nothing. Except, anyway, had a cool gig today. Well, what do you think? Let's get your take on this, and then I've got some footage to show you guys from today. Getting ready for the gig, headed to the gig, a split second at the gig, and you're just lucky that I didn't film eating my burrito afterwards. So, okay. So what's your take on the relic guitar, playing a gig, guitar getting scuffed up?
Okay.
At a gig.
Well, we discussed this about a year or so ago. I made sure and again, I would get a guitar and I make sure it plays the way I want it to play. I make sure it sounds the way I want it. And then I worry about the looks, and I like them to look. So in the 9 years that we played and on the bus and with Grim Jack and everything riding around, I made sure that they were in cases and even the roadies knew, hey, we don't mess with them. But the only one that got screwed up was one of my Charvels Model 2s when I passed out on the stage and fell off the stage and landed on it, and it kind of shattered. So that one was really unrepairable. There was nothing left of that one. So that I can even tell you where that was. Just like I know exactly where it was. I knew what song we was getting ready to start to play, and I was. They just put brand new. Remember the old Par 64 lights? Great big lights, stage lights.
I remember seeing them on.
Okay, well they had just put a bunch of them on there, and they bought more than they needed, and they had the truss down. And the lights right there, and literally I was like here to the microphone away from these lights. And I was wearing a black shirt, I was wearing black shirt, black leather pants. It was in July, and I remember turning around and looking at our drummer because I started getting like lightheaded, and I'm like, "What song?" And he told me. I hit the first chord, and next thing I knew, I had ice being thrown on me. They said when I hit the ground. Because, again, everything was so loud from my stacks, so it sounded like hell crashing through the place.
Sounded like this.
So, yeah, and it was a bolt-on neck Model 2. It was a black 87. The only good thing about it is it had a Kaler, not a Floyd.
And what is that, a Charvel?
Yeah, it was an 87 Model 2.
1987 Model 2 Charvel guitar.
Rosewood fretboard, single pickup, single switch, or single dial.
You said it was black?
Yep. And it had a Kaler on it instead of a Floyd. And I was going to route it out and put a Floyd on it. But I didn't have to after that.
Yeah, most of these I see have Floyds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've looked.
I can.
Oh, you have a photo of the guitar itself?
Yeah.
Before I got smashed up.
Yeah, no, I didn't get one after. I was mad.
I never passed out on stage, but man, yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, Peggy, it's not good to get that hot. No. Not at all. Oh, cool.
It ended up, see the red no bozo one next to it? That was a Model 2 also.
Oh,
But yeah,
cool.
that ended up in about 18 different pieces. That's the red one next to it. Then my Twilight Zone. I can't.
Cool. Very cool, man. So yeah. So wait. So that one got smashed up and everything, but
The rest of them were never. My yellow ESP. There was one song we did. It was a ballad, and it was our bass player actually wrote the entire song, and it was called "Broken Hearts, Broken Roads." And so I would play bass, and he would play my guitar.
Mhm.
Well, I had the yellow ESP on. He had this big belt buckle, and he wouldn't adjust my strap, so it was real low for him playing it, and he put a nice big scratch in the back of it, and I was like. But other than that, the rest of them, they knew they didn't go around them, they didn't touch them, they made sure no one was around them, and a lot of times we had little, they were shop towels, and they would have shop towels thrown over them while they were on the stands. So no one, it's just, but that's just me. But again, first I made sure they play the way I want them, and I made sure they sound the way I want them. Then I worried about how they look. So.
Cool.
If I glide away, like real quick, notice how it's a lot easier? I got to say this. If you have a computer desk and it has these kind of factory wheels on it,
Mm-hmm.
pitch these and get these. It is like night and day.
That's so weird.
Yeah, they're single like rollerblade.
Oh, those are rollerblade ones.
Yeah, and it's like, wow. It's like you're on ice.
Oh, so
chair.
those are on your chair.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I took, you replace these double, and it's just one one wheel. And the funny part was, Lowe's had these for $39 for 5. And when we were out today, we went to Menards, and they had the set of 5 for $8.
That's cool, man.
So yeah, and it's just
Yeah.
like it's
Inline skates.
yeah, that's what it's like.
Mm-hmm. I used to inline skate. You can see videos of me inline skating on my channel, man, with my dog. Years ago, man. So
that's the story. That's the only two guitars that got damaged. One is, it was so freaking hot, and like I said, they had too many lights, and it was, of course, I was 100 pounds less, had a lot longer hair. Used to ride on my Harley all the time, and a lot of times didn't have a shirt. I just have a leather vest, and was being a football player, weightlifter, etc. So that's kind of how I played, but I happened to have a black shirt on, but leather pants. And I just, as the night went on, I was getting more and more lightheaded. And then it was like 6 songs left. And I looked at his name's, we call him Novi. I looked at him, I was like, which one? He told me. And I had to hit I hit the opening chord. Then next thing I know, I'm behind the stage on a couch, and they're throwing ice on me.
dang. And your guitar got smashed up.
Oh, it was in pieces. Because I thought, well, I can fix it. The headstock's broke, I can fix it. But the neck was snapped in like 3 places. Because I landed on, the stage was like 5 feet up in the air, and I just kind of went straight down on it. When it hit some kind of, like they had like concrete barriers,
Mm-hmm.
and it landed on a barrier. Then I landed on top of it. So everything, and then with 3 stacks, an ungodly volume. But I didn't hear the sound. Before I left the stage, I was passed out.
Dang, man. Crap. That reminds me, if I can find... Let me see if I can find a photo. I want to show you guys. Let's see, would that be on here? What year was that? Oh, that might be on here. Years ago, a band I was in, the very last song, what would happen, it's very similar to like what you're saying, is the bass player and I would switch.
Mm-hmm.
So I would play his bass, and then he would play my guitar, but he also played like a keyboard solo. There was a small, tiny synth on a stand, and he would play a solo, but then he would play guitar. So he was playing my guitar. This was... We were on tour somewhere Central California. Some theater. And if I can find a photo, I may be able to find an exact photo from that night. But what happened was, he was playing my guitar, and after we're done with the set, he goes and puts it on the stand, and it falls over. And the headstock breaks off.
Oh,
and we were on tour. We were on tour. So the whole rest of that tour, I'm traveling with the guitar in its case with the busted headstock. Like, it's unusable. Totally unusable. Actually, here's a photo from practice.
Oh, after Jeff scratched the ESP, what I did is I put duct tape on the back of it, because he would still play that guitar during the show, but I didn't want any more scratches. I have a picture. Let me go find it.
Picture. All right. Well, he's doing that. Here's a photo from practice. It says practice in L.A. This would have been like 2008. There's my board. Me using just some amp at the studio in L.A. Actually, it says the studio on the amp. We can't see what it says, though. Something Rehearsal Studios. There's that guitar. That's the same guitar. It's a Hamer Phantom A5. And I do have a photo from that night. Actually, it might be in here. If I can find it, I'll show it to you guys. I'll show you guys the guitar, though. Guitar got... headstock broke off. Oh, dang it. Nope, it's not in there. I don't know where it is. We'll have to find it, but... That's the guitar. So this was like a main touring guitar for quite a while. The Hamer.
That the
It's called
Andy
the
Summers?
A5. Technically, it's kind of an Andy Summers guitar, yeah. So that's the headstock. And if you look at the back of the headstock, you can see it totally was busted. I had it repaired like a year later. But you can still see the break. I mean, you can totally see it, see?
In-N-Out burgers.
Oh, yeah. In-N-Out burgers. I've used the guitar since. I used it at the band I played with today. We played a gig several years ago. Actually, I streamed live on the channel here playing this guitar. You guys have seen it. Anybody that was here like 5 years ago? You guys may remember that. But busted up, I can tell you exactly. I think it was I'd have to look at I'd have to look online and find the list of dates. I know it was Central California. I want to say it was called the Fox Theater. And that's where this happened. Where it fell off the stand and broke. Man. So yeah.
This was the night he scratched it. Actually, my wife took this photo.
And that's him playing it.
That's him playing it. He had a big belt buckle, and that strap is the strap that's still over here on the floor, and that's his brother was the drummer. So like that. Floyd Rose, Yellow, MJ, Seymour Duncan. That's a real ESP, 87 ESP, not the reissued LTD ones now.
Wait, did you say MJ?
Hi, this is MJ from the Seymour Duncan NAM 2023 in Anaheim, California. You're watching Johnny B.
Johnny Beane.
Johnny Beane, okay? Thanks for all your support.
That was my first custom ordered pickup from her.
Very cool.
Yeah, when he handed me the guitar back, and I was like, there's a picture of me playing it.
Was that right before you passed out?
No. Two of my Randall amps had to, yeah. Yeah, someday I'll get that guitar or another one. I can't find that, but I would love to get another one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's me and him in the studio. And that's when we opened for Fabulous Thunderbirds. You can see their drum set behind John.
Oh, cool.
And that was Jimmy Ray Vaughan's amp right there behind him too.
Was it like a college?
Yeah, it was at the stadium. This was part of it, part of the crowd. It was on a football field.
Cool.
And that matter of fact, that's the day Brad Paisley played with us too. He played before we did, yeah. And he played before us, and then it was us, and then the Fabulous Thunderbirds.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Very good, man. So, smashed up guitars, that's something that happens. Hey, Holly. Gonna crash? Right on. Right on. So, okay. I mean, obviously, I think we differ when it comes to relic guitars. Like, I mean, I don't want my guitar busted up, but if I'm playing a gig and that happens, hey, that's road.
Yeah, I understand that. But
that's
what I don't understand is
that's a memory.
Well, it's not a pleasant memory for me, but
yeah,
but
Daryl, you're welcome, man.
But what I don't understand is the people that pay me to relic a guitar, brand new guitar, and then make it. I don't get that, but whatever.
I get it. I understand it. I understand that too.
And I joined a relic and road worn group on Facebook, and I posted like 4 of them that I did so far, and the comments were like freaking awesome. They're not overdone like everybody else's does it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh, well, if you want some done, let me know.
Cool, man. Right on. 88 notes. Hey, dude. Dude, I saw on Facebook you had played piano somewhere today. That's cool, dude. Cool, man. You had a gig too. Very good. Or you were live, right? You did a live on Facebook. I think that's what I saw. And yes, happy birthday, Michael Anthony. We celebrated that yesterday. Very cool, dudes. Yeah. So when it comes to, I mean, not that I'm not sitting here like taking a hammer to my guitar. That's like, nah, that's whatever. But if you're out there and you're playing gigs and something happens to it, and it's not a major deal, like the guitar gets smashed up because you passed out because you're wearing leather pants or whatever. I mean, that happens. But it's just, if you have a guitar and it's relic and it's because, you're out there using it, playing gigs, recording, whatever that is, that's cool. I think that is cool. And Mike Wood, how was the gig? Was I late? I was not late. I have footage for you guys. Okay. I have footage from this morning. Let's show some of this. And Mike Wood, thanks for getting, you got rid of that troll this morning, right? This troll was like trolling this morning. And Mike, I think Mike got him. Here, check this out. We'll kind of, okay, so here's footage. 12:40, I'm late for school. Yeah, it was 12:40, and I thought, oh crap, I have to be there at 2. And it's an hour away. No, I made it there just in time, but pretty much right when I got there and was getting set up, it's like we had to start. So we had to do it. But here's some footage. I'll just kind of scrub through this. Like, I'm not going to show the entire 2 hours. I'm just going to kind of scrub through a little bit, show you guys some stuff from today. This was over on Twitch today. And I may upload this as a standalone video on YouTube. Let's see.
Hey, what's up, dudes? We should be live on Twitch. It is Saturday, June 21st, and we're getting ready. We have a gig today. Got the workbench set up.
Streamelman says Johnny Beane is now live. Streaming, just chatting. Let's get ready for a gig.
There we go.
June 21st, 2025, Guitar Hot Beverage.
Guitar hot beverage. I need my hot beverage. I don't have a hot beverage here.
I got my hot
All
cold
right.
beverage now.
Yeah, hot toddy.
So we're live on Twitch, although I'll probably upload this to YouTube, maybe as a premiere. So we'll see. But the plan today is to get ready for the gig. Here, let's do this. Let me show you guys what's going on. Show you guys what's happening here. I got my pedal board here. Getting the pedal board ready. That's probably the pedals I'm using. The Ibanez Mini Chorus, the Dark Matter, Distortion, MXR Super Compressor, Boss Chromatic Tuner. Excuse me, I have allergies. That's my board. Need to build it. I actually just did an unboxing video for the rechargeable Legato. Ron is texting, sending texts of guitars. Jackson X Series. Ron, jump over here, man. So we got the pedal board. We got to build that up. As far as guitars, I've decided I'm going to take the Tees SBHE, the black one. So let's restring this. So we're going to restring that. Thinking that's going to be, that may be the main guitar today. And then the other, usually you want to take 2 guitars. I'll also be taking the Squier Showmaster. We're going to see what this looks like under the, oh, I just got an alert. It'll take me an hour to get to where I'm going today. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So this one's already restrung up. So that one, we just need to test out. Amplifier-wise, we're taking this. The Fender Hot Rod. Is that the DeVille? The DeVille. So we're taking that with us today. So the plan right now, and I apologize, allergies are starting to kick in. Not good. Oh, and here's a couple previews. There's one of the songs we're playing. I actually don't even need this sheet, but I just happened to find it in the pedal case, and then it looks like we may be playing this one too, which I may need this one. So we got that. So we'll be keeping those. So we're gonna build the pedal board. We're gonna test the amp, make sure that works. We're gonna restring the guitar. So that's what we're doing right now. And then as far as the gig itself, unfortunately, you know, it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's a festival, but probably no internet out there. Morgan Hill, California. So unfortunately, I won't be streaming the gig. But as you can see, this here, I'll be taking the stand with me. So I'll have the stand on stage next to me, holding my phone. Let's do that. See, that's how I do this. Here's some behind the scenes. That's how I get some of these angles, is I have it on the stand, like so. So there you go. So let's... Actually, I don't think we really need to even restring the guitar. These are the strings that came on the guitar. But, you know, just to be safe, I want to restring, because I'm thinking this may be my main guitar today. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll be restringing with some D'Addario. Been doing 9s lately. So you can see, you know, I got 10s as well. But lately, and what's on here? I don't know. I have a feeling these...
I think those are 9s. Turn the volume down. I think those are 9s on there. They feel like 9s. They don't feel like 10s. So I'll just kind of scrub through. Again, this was a live video today on Twitch, which I may upload to YouTube later. Although I may just show parts of it on here, and maybe that'll be at the end of it. We'll just kind of scrub through. So I'm changing the strings, as you can see. Very exciting. Very cool. Got one of those things. Those are pretty neat. So changing strings. And then what else happened? Oh, I had to get the amp. Oh, we got critters. Some sort of critter sitting back there.
So what all did you knock over getting the amp out of there?
Nothing.
Because you do not have much floor space left.
Well, having the board there, sitting on the what do you call it? The drum throne kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the thing is though, on this video, it looks much small. It looks, oh, wait a minute. This angle makes it look much, you know, there's more room than what it looks like on here, you know. Lost dead animal behind the amplifier. Yeah, I know. I took that. I used that thing today, even though I didn't need to. So that went with us.
Good thing you didn't take the half stack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so that thing right there, that's what I used.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Right, Ian?
Oh, man, we need some of that. Where's the Velcro at? Oh, it's not that big a deal. So tuner into compressor, into distortion, into chorus. I think that's going to be our setup. It's very basic. Three.
Oh yeah, that's.
Boy, Monster Mask found me.
I'll mute that. So I built the board. I didn't use, what do you call it, Velcro on some of the stuff. So it was just like, crashing.
Sliding around.
Yeah, that's fine. It was only, I just took it to one place and used it and brought it back. So it wasn't a big deal.
Peggy, I've said it all along. He needs to add an upstairs or an outcrop.
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice. It's not happening, but that'd be nice. Okay, check this out. Okay, so that was going to be my main guitar right there, but what happened?
MR Mike 5150 says just bring in Big Empty up on stage and keep it behind your biggest amp.
That's a good idea. I should probably do that. How does this amp work?
MR Mike 5150 says empty cup I meant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was the guitar hitting the chair.
It really was.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Power supply on.
57 TH Carpenter
Power
says
up.
5-gallon bucket.
Power supply working. Pedals on.
MR Mike 5150 says is that a lefty guitar? Upside down headstock.
It's an upside down headstock. What are we tuned to, man?
MR Mike 5150 says so a fake lefty.
No, it's just an upside down headstock.
MR Mike 5150 says like those right-handed Hendrix guitars.
Why is this tuner not working?
Yeah, the tuner wasn't getting the correct notes. It was weird. So I didn't even use the tuner today.
Oh, well.
So are you saying that needs a new pot in it now?
All
MR
right.
Mike 5150
Whoa.
says I'm
Let's
listening
see.
to my 1999 rock music mix. Make some guesses of what's on it.
Well, that's not good. Why is there no sound?
57 TH Carpenter says I had to use a 5-gallon bucket for a restroom because I had no sewer running for a while.
Well, this
So,
works.
so look, the guitar had no
Guitar doesn't
sound.
work. Why is the guitar?
I put a switch tip on a guitar and it breaks it.
Oh well. I guess we're not using this guitar there.
Who's talking?
Not working.
That's the chat on Twitch.
No
When
clue why.
when I'm live on Twitch, I have a text to speech
try
going off
The
on
other
my
one we're
phone.
taking.
So that's what you're hearing. You're hearing people like Ian and Indy
I know we're taking this one.
and Mr. Mike. They were over there this morning. That's
MR
when,
Mike
so,
5150 says why is the guitar does not work?
so that's
I don't
Mr.
know.
Mike
It
talking.
was working the other day.
Joshua, what's up, man?
There's like no room at all. I'm like smashed here.
MR Mike
This one works.
5150 says I was just repeating your weird phrase amazing. LOL. 57TH Carpenter says I'm glad I have that fixed now. It ducked. MR Mike 5150 says I came across that old video of yours last night. You had a beard.
I did? The one of me talking to Michael Anthony? Where I have the beard?
57TH Carpenter says I like the black teletype. MR Mike 5150 says I commented I remember this room. Says I was thinking that studio would be too small in time. Leo Shaw says I'm back. 5150 says no. It was just an old one where you were telling us what you were gonna do for channel members. It was an oldie.
Oh, cool. Was it the intro video for channel members? Where I look the beard, it's really weird, right?
That old Emmett Smith commercial. Dude, your beard is weird.
We're doing great, man. Welcome back.
Weird beard. Okay, so you can see this guitar works. The other guitar didn't work.
I guess.
Now, if it quit working that quick, then it's probably just the wires off somewhere.
Yeah. But, of course, I didn't have time to deal with it. So I just had to say, see ya. Turn the volume down a little bit. So this guitar worked. So let's keep going. Okay, so I go back to that guitar, and I'm like, huh? How come it's not doing anything? Why is there nothing? Janice and Ian were in the chat this morning. They were there.
Not working.
This is deja vu for them. It's deja vu for me too.
All right. You're broken. Oh, there you go. Why were you not working?
It was definitely the guitar. It wasn't the pedals, it wasn't cables, anything. It was the guitar. Because every other guitar worked fine. Hear that? There's like some grounding.
Let's chat with us while we play the game. The Johnny Beane Discord server.
You're out.
https://discord.gg/wvax2x. MR Mike 5150 says, hey Leo, are you new here?
Of course he's new here. That's why he's saying all the dumb things. That's how it works.
That's how a troll starts. Is they
reposted
come
a
out of
meme
nowhere
about
and
that
all
the
they
other
say is
day,
stupid.
man.
All they say is stupid stuff. So he got him. We banned. We got him.
57TH Carpenter says, got me a phone holder for my car that's also a charger. Seems to be okay for now.
That's cool.
Okay, so from there, we try some other guitars. Like the Tajima neck on the Leo James body. We tried that one. Although, I'll have to say, I decided against this guitar because
All right.
It's
I had
pink.
to change. No. Well, actually, I was wearing a pink shirt already, right? That's a pink shirt, supposedly.
That other telly.
So wearing a light pink guitar over no, it had nothing to do with the color. The reason why I didn't use the guitar
but I don't think he's even in here anymore.
The reason why I didn't use the guitar is because I hadn't changed the strings,
he was saying a bunch of stupid stuff.
and so I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to use this one. That's the reason. That was the reason for that. Oh, look at this! And then we were trying the Firefly, Jimmy Page. But eventually, there was a reason why I didn't use this one either, and we'll see. Sounded fine. Got the nice compressor going. Compressor on a telly. Great combination.
California license plate looks gigantic.
Yeah, I guess it's the angle. Yeah, it's a weird angle. So it's not that. Yeah, there's not that much room in here. It looks like there's less room. I mean, look how tall I look. See, it's the angle. That's what it is.
Whoa.
Thank you, James. Yeah, it does. It sounds great. See, that's what your Buck Owens would sound like. It'd sound like that. 'Cause it's most likely the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So if you were to use an overdrive pedal over it, it would sound like that. That overdrive is the TC Electronics Dark Matter. It was a gift from a viewer.
Oh, really?
I need to learn this one. Interesting
That's
beat
cool.
riff.
That's cool, man.
The strap looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
57 TH Carpenters sounds good.
Yeah, I really wanted to use that guitar because that guitar strap and that pick guard would have been great outside. We may see what happens.
Let me
but-
try
oh,
one
maybe-
more guitar.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
This isn't bad.
So,
This is not bad. This ain't bad. The other one's not bad.
what was the next
Let's
guitar? Oh, the other Firefly. Kill switch.
ABBA with a kill switch would be awesome.
It would have been. The truth is, I thought this was like the best sounding guitar. This one.
Leosha says, hello, I'm back. How are you?
We're great.
So that guitar sounded great. I had just changed the strings on this one, so it was kind of going out of tune a little bit. That was actually pretty loud in the room. I mean, look at that amp. That amp's sitting right next to me, the 212.
Leosha says, Leosha.
So we go from that one to...
You didn't try the green one?
No. Mm-mm. No, and I need to change the strings on that one, because even though it has those green strings,
Let's try this one.
they're the 10s, and they're just I've been playing 9s a lot, so it's just a little heavy now. Like it's, you know. So okay, so we go to the orange tees with Squire neck. No, that's one of the originals that we're doing. It is, really? Okay, so we're playing the orange,
that's an original.
the orange tees. Although I changed the guitar strap.
Quit teasing us.
Yeah. That's a nice guitar, man. I saw the comment you had left about how you want the purple one. Those are nice guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they make a purple one, too.
Chords and the way you plucked the last chord for sure.
Oh, really? I'm gonna have to hear that. I mean, it's not my song, so it's okay. But I mean, that's how it is, though. I mean, there's so much stuff that's not the same.
So we changed the guitar strap. Orange tees.
I like the pedalboard case.
I've been using that case since. Holy crap!
You
20
need to get
years.
You need to get a diamond plate pick guard to match the case.
Nah. I actually don't really care for the diamond. Oh, you just like the way it looks. Oh.
Yeah.
I really don't care for it, really. I mean, I have it because it's on it, but I've been using those cases for 19 years.
That's just what happens.
It's crazy. Anyway, it looks like I'm really loving this guitar. That sounds great. So, like I was saying earlier, I want to put a humbucker in the neck because there really is a volume jump between the two pickups. So I want to have two humbuckers in this particular one.
This guitar works.
MR Mike 5150 says okay. Now what you just played there for a moment reminded me of Wholehearted Again by Extreme.
Oh,
MR
crap.
Mike 5150 says something you play sometimes sounds like the intro to that.
Oh, it's
MR
this.
Mike
It's this chord right here.
5150 says Wholehearted.
It's this. It's something like. It's like. That's it.
MR Mike 5150 says yeah. MR Mike 5150 says yes.
That's it right there. Yeah, I know. I realize that.
MR Mike 5150 says too bad he hates you.
Did you see the video? Where he's like, watch this motherfucker. Did you see that video? I haven't showed it yet.
MR Mike 5150 says I don't lose.
No, I have it on my phone. I haven't actually put it on my channel yet. It's on my phone. Guitar works. This works. We're definitely taking this guitar. So we're taking this. We might need to rethink. I'm definitely taking this one. This one is happening. So Janice, if you're here, make a note. We're taking the orange tees.
Streamlement says follow Johnny B.
Janice the intern.
https://www.tiktok.com.
The greatest intern in the world.
We're taking the orange tees.
You say that, and she's not even here.
150 says hey. What was the name
well,
of that surf rock band?
Peggy, how you doing?
Tom's Tiki Bar.
Oh crap. The video's on my channel.
Now Janice is gonna watch this back and she's gonna get mad.
That Tiki Bar name, and you'll find it.
Okay, so what happened? So the orange guitar, we said yes.
Too, man.
See, you could have took the peach Strat right there.
150 says my friend says he's got a friend in a surf rock band.
That's good, Peggy. Glad to see you're
That's
good.
cool. You would think with 50
How you doing?
guitars it would be easy. But no.
Yeah, you would think with 50 guitars it'd be easy to choose, but it's not.
MR Mike 5150 says
Because-
Paravion.
Yes,
That's right. That's right.
That's why I always took
It
6.
worked. I was gonna.
Well, the thing is, but you can't just like, oh, I like this one for this.
Have it, but
There's
that's not
specific reasons why you use what you use.
I put brand new strings on it and everything, man.
I put brand new strings on that thing, and it freaking crapped out on us, man.
Watch, now it's
Sucks.
gonna
Janice, there you are. You know what I actually did? I went out and I bought a
I think
switch
it's the
tip.
volume.
I put a
messed
switch
up.
tip on the guitar and it broke the
I can
guitar.
tell there's something there. But
That's terrible. That was going to be my main guitar.
screw it. All right.
It's an OnlyFans
We're gonna
part of the
take-
video.
That one. And then, dang it.
Hey, yo's.
I guess we'll take that. I got it. All right. We'll take this one.
You didn't even give the
We'll take you.
Fender a chance.
Let's try
No.
it real quick. I know you work. I mean,
And the reason for that is because
do a
those
guitar.
strings, you're talking about the
I
Peach
know
guitar.
this guitar very
Those
well.
strings have been on there ever since day one.
No.
And
I'm talking about
What?
the acoustic or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't.
I still want to get one of those. I love the looks of that and the sound of it.
Oh, it's great.
You know, maybe if you take the switch tip off, the guitar might work again.
Yeah, I know.
Too much pink.
5,150 says that's professionalism.
Dang it. I think that other guitar actually sounded better. That Ghost Telecaster. Well, let's try this one again one more time.
Okay, so here's the reason why we didn't take this one.
See, if I have the whammy bar, I'm using the whammy bar a lot. If I don't have a whammy bar, I don't use it. This is the Jimmy Page Tele. a string. All right, forget this one. Busted a string. This guitar ain't too bad though either. Are these locking tuners? Yep. All these guitars have locking tuners now. All right, I'm not taking this one because if I just broke a string now, that means I'll break another one later. So we're not taking this guitar. All right, that answers that.
I would have taken that guitar because I used that one at the last rehearsal and it was fine.
It's not a bad guitar.
And I was playing it just there, you saw? And I thought, oh, this sounds good. Looks good. Plays great.
Almost 2 hours.
But because I broke that string,
crap.
I'm like,
what time is it though, you guys? I gotta leave here by like noon.
this is where we realized I'm like, I had just spent the last 2 hours.
Okay, so we're taking the orange Tees guitar and
MR Mike 5150 says you know it's 1240, right?
it is? No, I don't. Holy crap. Are you kidding?
I had no idea it was that late.
MR Mike 5150 says yeah.
That is a weird
MR
camera
Mike
angle.
5150 says not kidding at all.
What time is it? Oh crap. You're not joking.
MR Mike 5150 says 1240.
Wait. Are you telling me it's 12:40? Dude, I'm late for school. All right, I got to go. All right, screw all this, man. Let's pack up and get out of here. I got to be out there by 2. Takes me an hour to get there.
MR Mike 5150 says you're late for school, Marty.
I had no idea it was that late. Holy crap, not good. We got those. All right.
Lawrence.
All right.
Oh, you were here earlier, man.
MR Mike 5150 says skate past the Burger King drive-thru.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to do that. Thanks for hanging out, dudes. I'm not going to go live at the event, but I will film some stuff. We'll probably do a Straturday night tonight, so I'll show some footage. Thanks for hanging out. Mr. Mike, thank you so much. Ian, Janice, the guy that was saying weird stuff.
MR Mike 5000
Thank you, guys.
50 says I like that dog slab is next to a Burger King.
Lawrence. Yeah, I know. It's weird, huh? All right. I
Guys
gotta
saying
go.
weird
I'll
stuff.
see you guys later. Rock on. Johnny Beane TV. Bye-bye.
Right on. So that was this morning. If you guys are on Twitch, you saw 2 hours on Twitch of me getting ready, building the board, restringing a guitar I ended up not taking. The gig was earlier today. That's right. So now I have footage going to the gig. There's like a split second at the gig. I didn't film like performing any songs, but I do have, how do you do this? I do have like a little bit of on our way to the gig. So we'll check this out. I'll just kind of scrub through this. So this was pretty much right after that. I packed up the DeLorean, and then
Wait,
was
you could go back 2 hours.
I know.
On my way to the gig. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's Morgan Hill, California. It's a Swedish festival, but it's kind of like a campground type of thing. So I've never really wanted to go camping, so I generally after we play, I generally just split.
I'm not a big fan of camping.
But I'm trying to not drive too crazy because my amplifier keeps tipping over and smashing my guitars in the back seat. It's pretty weird.
So the place where you had to
So this
drive
is the part where
through,
you just drive and it looks like you're not going
Yeah, it
And
looks
then all
like
of a
you're
sudden,
out, you're driving further and further into
I-
Nowheresville, and then all of a sudden it's a campsite.
There's like wineries
Village.
out here.
Well, there we go. Now I'm saying it.
People have horses.
Tons of wineries out there, and people that are
Again,
a
this
lot
is
of people
Morgan Hill, California,
talking over myself.
which I didn't know there's actually a Starbucks out here somewhere. Mr. Mike was telling me. I was live on Twitch for 2 hours today, restringing a guitar that I ended up not even bringing, and building my pedal board and going through my amplifier, testing stuff. I'll probably upload that to YouTube at some point. Although we had a troll that kept saying a bunch of stupid stuff in the chat, but he was saying it in like Spanish. But then Mr. Mike banned him eventually. So maybe I'll show some of that.
You got to watch it in like
Anyway.
double speed so it looks like you're flying.
I know.
It's not so hot. Nice.
A lot of tailgaters out there.
We played this
People
last
driving
year, and it was
driving
like over
crazy.
100 degrees.
A lot of wineries out
It
here.
was pretty rough.
So you guys, so this is Northern California-ish.
Look at that house. It's a nice house. Oh, you can barely see it. Dang it. My amplifier keeps tipping over.
Keeps stepping over.
Yeah, my amplifier's tipped over. It's smashing my guitars. Crap.
A lot of festivities.
There we go. So this was after everything was over. I'll kind of pause here. Okay, so there's the orange guitar. See, the orange guitar. The orange guitar made its stage debut. Looks like a green stage. So, unfortunately, I didn't film anything of the gig. I just filmed the very end. You can see TC is saying something. There's some of the audience. It's like an outdoor festival type of thing. There's the board. Okay, there's the board. So you guys are asking what I was using. You got that Lakato power supply, which I am going to make a demo video of that. I'm using some of the footage. Actually, footage you guys will see in like a second here will be footage I'll be using for the demo. We'll go left to right. That purple pedal it's the Ibanez Mini Chorus. After that, it's the Dark Matter TC Electronics Overdrive. Thank you again. Somebody sent that in. MXR Super Compressor, and then the Boss Tuner. That was everything. And then using the orange tees with my my first guitar neck I ever got, the Squier #1 bullet neck. And then this footage here I'll be using for the other video where I show that on the board. It worked great. The rechargeable pedal power supply. You know, there's no you charge it up. There's no cable for it. Works awesome. So there's the pedals. Thank you so much. Oh, and this was afterwards. Oh, I rode in another cart. You know how sometimes I ride in like golf carts? Some lady gave me a ride. That's what this is.
Thanks for the ride, lady.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing with, TC?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm playing with her band for like 20 years.
Oh my goodness. Well, good for you guys for being together that long.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me how far.
Oh, it's the element here on the left. The last car. There you go. Very exciting. The element here on the left. Very exciting stuff. But there you go. There's some of the crowd. This was after the show, so And they were actually getting ready for some other events and stuff. But there's the guitar on stage. You know, the guitar did it. You know, like I tell you guys, there's just a difference. You know, there's just a difference of having a guitar and then taking it out and performing with it, using it. It's going to sound cheesy. Creating memories with it, you know, somewhere, you know, maybe getting it smashed up somehow. I mean, not falling off the stage in leather pants, you know, not that, but you know what I mean? I mean, it's like you play a gig. It's like, yeah, you know, it's graduated. You know, it's on, you know, I can trust this guitar now. Had a great gig with it. So the next mod I want to do, and you guys will see that on one of these episodes. I just have to get the right pick guard. Is I want to put a full-size humbucker in the neck. That's what I want to do. You know, I mean, this pickup sounded fine. Sounded good. So I'll keep that humbucker in the neck. You know, this is fine. Although, like these decals, it feels like this one's kind of coming up, so we might have to deal with that at some point. But I mean, did it? Worked great. Cool that I got a ride after the gig. Yeah. There you go. Huh? Was that golf cart souped up? No, it was very slow. You know. But then I have that other footage at TwitchCon riding in a golf cart. We got a ride. I think I had to delete it though. Let me see. Actually, if I can get rid of something, I can. Wait, let's just do this. Present video. It's got to be like a recent. When was that? This. Oh, here it is. Right here. You guys remember this. This was in Las Vegas.
Dude, we can trash the Marriott.
That thing's cruising.
Oh my God! You're getting a union coin too. So you're doing all right about it, man.
I have all this footage now of me riding in the back of golf carts.
Wow.
That ain't a driver. That's a putter.
There you go. There you go. Thank you so much. Yeah. There's that one though.
Yeah, I'm playing with, TC. Yeah.
Now you need to go with Laz and Brent golfing and ride around with them.
Yeah. Brent actually sent me a text earlier. He was hanging out with Radford.
The element here on the left.
They went guitar shopping, or they were looking at guitars and stuff. There you go. Cool. That's funny, man. Remove from studio. There we go. Remove all that. There we go. Very cool. So, got some footage from today. Anyway, I mean, that kind of, I mean, like, you know, I tell you guys, you can plan this stuff. Oh, I'm going to use this guitar, you know, do this, that. And then at the last second, totally change plans. And it happens all the time. So, but, I'm happy. I like the Orange Tees guitar. Thank you again. Bay Area Rich. Sounds great. Plays great. And I want the purple one too. They're nice. They're nice looking guitars.
Yeah.
So.
I said first, though, I wanted the purple.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're cool guitars. Huh? Vegas? What? Oh, wait, you're talking about Vegas? Great footage. I remember that video. Sorry, you were in a golf cart prior to that, weren't you? Anyway, yeah. Pretty weird, huh? That's how it is, you know. When you're a musician traveling around, you know, you get ridden around on golf carts going from point A to point B. There's proof, right there. Pretty cool. Johnny Rock, did you drop Eruption into your set today? No, I did not.
Dropped
Next
it out of the
time.
set.
Next time, yeah. Next time we'll do that. Showbiz, that's right, James. So let's see, what else? I don't know. What do you think?
Riding in golf carts, man. It's like my town that I live in. That's like the thing to do. Golf carts all over the place now. And they got them with chrome wheels and jacked up, blasting stereos. Oh my God.
In some places, like it's like that's the thing. Like it's street legal to ride a golf cart.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It's over the last 3 or 4 years, it's really picked up. And some of these guys are paying $15,000 for a customized golf cart. That's crazy.
Rockstar Cats 11, aka Roadie 11. Hey, dude. Hey, Johnny Beane and Ron. How are you doing today? We're doing great, man.
Yeah, look here.
Was just talking about stuff.
Look at this. Rock.
Ron got a brand new guitar that he's gonna have to put a scratch into.
Oh, I ain't gonna scratch it.
You got to break it in, dude.
I may fall off stage with it, but hey. I ain't doing that no more.
Mm-hmm. Lewis is back.
I'm front.
Oh my gosh. Holiday, Florida. Should have been down there to work in a flower nursery. No family. Huh? No, the family could have retired, James is saying. Buck Owens Telly. Yeah, that's the Firefly. Buck Owens. Although it probably has. What? Do you know what the official name of that guitar is?
No. Ask Rich.
There's probably an official name for that.
Well, look it up. Look at the Firefly.
What? They all drive golf carts? Let's see. Firefly. Firefly guitars. Okay, so there's a site that you go to. Guitars Garden. And then I've actually never been to this site, so I don't know. Did I check out the new Jackson Surfcaster? I think I saw it at the NAMM show, because you know how they let me into the Fender room. I think I saw it, but unfortunately I didn't film it. I had only filmed the EVH stuff. Right. Let me see.
The Firefly's got one out now that it's a camo like an Explorer, and that thing is freaking gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Buck Owens. There it is. Wait, no, that's the real one. $2,000. Wait, no. What do they officially call it? Everybody's calling it the Buck Owens, although I don't know if Firefly officially.
I'm gonna call it the Patriot.
They call it the Red, Silver, Blue Sparkle.
I'm gonna call it the Patriot.
Yeah. I'm not sure what they call it, but yeah, it's
Look
a cool
at wait a
guitar.
minute. Where's the?
They sound great. I mean, the quality of those guitars is great. You know. Oh, and you guys didn't see in the video because I never had it, but the John 5 Firefly, they call it the Ghost, I guess. That was my second guitar that I took to the gig. Never even used it. Didn't have to. Just played the orange tees the entire time. So that was cool.
That
so,
I don't know if it's a Firefly or a West Creek. Hold on. By the way, here's the strap I ordered.
Oh, that's cool. Right on. Very nice. So as far as in here, I mean, I kind of tore this place apart getting ready for this gig, you know. So I can kind of put some stuff back. Oh, one thing, I mean, you guys wouldn't know this because you guys can't tell. My amp that I use, the 212. Oh, there's the guitar right there. My backpack has all the cables and stuff in it. That's the amp that I took and I use. Normally it sits on a little dolly, but I had to transport that. I'd use the dolly and I had to like push it down this dirt road today. So the dolly's wheels got all dirtied up and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to bring it in here. So it's kind of I left it in the car. So the amp is just on the ground right now. So it's quite a bit lower than what you guys normally see. Like when you look back here, normally the amp is like higher up. It's about like here normally. So you can see more of the Marshall cab back there. It's nice though. Made a little more room in here without the dolly in here.
It's a West Creek guitar. I was wrong. Not a Firefly.
Bring you some gummy bears? I like gummy bears.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen that one.
I think that's cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
And it is neck through. Get heavy metal pickups, rounded end frets, and mahogany body. Neck through. I think that's so cool. Come on.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't have any cookies. Sorry.
Well, here's one for you, Johnny.
Oh, wild. What is going on there? What's that middle? It just goes through?
I guess. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty wild. It just has the neck pickup though.
Yep.
It's a rails, which is nice, but it would just sound like a neck pickup. So that's kind of yeah.
It's
See, normally
only $139.
that's interesting. That's cool. A guitar like that. I mean, generally, if you have just a neck pickup,
Hot
In the
Rail
chat.
Humbucker.
in the chat, what guitars normally just have a neck pickup? In the chat.
You can get it in black.
That's wild. That's wild, man. So,
It's crazy.
a guitar that normally has just a neck pickup a lot of times is like jazz guitars, or like back in the big band era. Once they started having electric guitars, a lot of times you would find these hollow body guitars. Oh, you sent that? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So anyway, so when I see like just a neck pickup, here's where you and I are probably going to totally differ too. Like if I see a guitar with just the neck pickup, I think clean. I think just clean guitar. I don't think distortion whatsoever.
I agree with that.
Because that's just gonna be just mud. You know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cool.
See, we're not going to differ.
Cool. There we go. And that's him texting me right now. Is what you're hearing.
Huh?
That's you. So, price? How much is that guitar? How much was that guitar? The one you
Which
just showed?
one? The single pickup or the camo one?
The camo.
Camo one is $225.
The single is 134, 140. 140. That's an interesting looking guitar.
I can see you playing that.
Of course. Comes with a little gig bag. Comes with a capo. Comes with a tuner. Oh, it comes with everything. Portable. Oh, they're calling it a portable. How do you pronounce that? Aliys?
I have no.
Alias? Alias.
Pull it up on your laptop.
I can't because you texted them to me.
Oh, I can send it to your.
Looks like that. That's wild. They're calling them a portable guitar, which is cool. Has like all the stuff. Little gig bag, tuner, capo. Wait, that's a wrench, right? That's not a whammy
Yeah.
bar. Yeah, it's a wrench.
Put a Floyd on it.
No. Comes with picks, strap. Comes with everything. So that's pretty cool. Interesting. Portable ultralight full experience. Portable ultralight full. Oh, it says the same thing in 3 different. Custom tuning pegs, maple neck, maple fingerboard, ultralight body, hot rail humbucker, high gloss finish. Interesting.
You got room for that guitar in there.
I do. I have room for that one.
LT, yes, it is dirt cheap, $225. Neck through.
Yes.
Mahogany body. Yeah, beat
Yes. Right, Ian?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right on. Okay, well, it's 10 o'clock. It's 1 in the morning where you are. Holy crap. I still have to tuck the chickens in. Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're at about 2 hours. That's about what I thought, for tonight. I am going to go over to Twitch, though, for the next couple hours. So if you guys want to keep the party going, come on over to Twitch. I don't think I have any video games loaded up. I may need to load up a video game, though.
Remember, office chair upgrades.
There you go.
Like skating on your carpet.
I know. I used to rollerblade all the time. 20 years ago. Well, that's when I started. So, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Had a great time. Aliyah, Peggy says. Aliyah, thank you. What is that? Your box of money?
No, it's
Box
cards.
of chocolates?
No, it's cards. And look, check it out.
Box of cards. Ian.
Certificate. That is.
Cool.
All the cards are like that.
Oh my goodness. Very nice. Should go to Vegas.
You know what?
Hmm.
Let's give these away tonight.
You want to give those away?
Yeah, we'll give them away.
Congratulations, Peggy.
I'll mail them Monday.
All right. How are we going to give them away?
However you want. Brand new deck of cards. Gold foil. 99.9% 24 karat gold foil certified.
Okay, let's do this. What do you call it? Nightbot. We haven't done the Nightbot one in a while. Wait a minute, how come I'm not? Log me in, quick. It's a deck of cards.
Yes, deck of cards. They're all, the face of them's all $100 bills.
Giveaways. Wait.
Certificate.
Random number. We haven't done that random number thing in a long time. Random number. Guess a random number. Viewers. Okay, good. Next. 1 through... What should we do? 1 through what?
You want to make it quick? 250.
Well, I don't want it to be that quick.
500. 503. They're brand new, never used, no bends, no tears, no nothing.
Okay, enter a number in the... Did it show up? Did it start yet? Viewer guesses. Another hour. Yeah. What's the question? There's no question. Guess a number. Just start typing numbers in the chat for one thing right now. Just start typing numbers.
Between what and what?
Let's just see if it... Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, enter a number in the chat between 1 and 5150.
Oh my God. You gotta go outside? Hold on, I'll be right back.
I have to go outside too. All right, this is your guys' guesses.
I'll be
Hey,
right
you're
back.
not allowed to guess.
I'll be right back. Come on, let's go outside.
Okay, these are the guesses. Too low, too high, blah, 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 blah. Keep guessing. I'll be right back, too. So it's between 1 and 5150. Okay? Peggy, you remember this game. Peggy's going to type every number from that to that. Look at this. The show now looks like some sort of like betting thing. All right, I gotta go too. Well, I don't have to, well, I gotta tuck the chickens in. So watch that. Okay. Enter your guesses into the chat. Good, we got the chat rate up. That's good. Let's see who wins. Okay. Yeah, I gotta check the chickens. I'll be right back. We need to have music. How can we have music in here? Where's one of my songs so we won't get in trouble? Actually, what am I doing? We have music right here. Media. All right, we got some background music. All right, be right back.
No winner yet? Johnny, no winner yet? Daryl won, Johnny. Can you guys hear me? I guess Johnny's putting the chickens to bed. Okay, Daryl, when he comes back, you'll see my email address. Email me your address.
Who won?
And Daryl.
Daryl, hey man.
Daryl McMillan.
Right on. I had to feed Ned. Ned wants some dinner. All right, Daryl McMillan, you're the winner. Congratulations. Congratulations, dude. How long were you the winner for? Like
about
about a minute. It was like 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes. Right on, dude. Math is hard. Dude, I know. Tell me about it. Congratulations. Very cool. Okay, so let me put your name in here. Giveaway winners. Darren McMillan, gold
deck
playing
of cards.
cards.
24 karat gold foil.
24 karat gold foil and stuff. Okay. Okay, I'll send him your info. If I can find it. Can you text it to me? That phone number? Well, wait, his email address is right there on the screen. He's begging people to send him stuff, so there you go. So email him, right? That's his email address. Just email him. Right there.
Just send me that email, your address,
and while you're at it, take your guitar apart and send it to him, too.
Yeah, there you go. I take any and all parts, and they're not for myself. They're the whole long story.
Mm-hmm. You guys, thank you so much. Peggy, congratulations next time. Right? All right. Let's see, yeah. I've had a long day. I mean, as you guys saw. Oh my gosh. I already did 2 hours. I did 2 hours this morning, did 2 hours now, so that's 4 hours of streaming. Just did. And
plus driving, playing and driving.
Plus driving 2 hours. Because there was an hour there, hour back. So yeah, and so I'll probably go over and do some Twitch. We'll see. You know, so come on over. Let me give you guys the info. Although I know we're live on Twitch right now, but I may go back over there and do some video gaming. Probably. I mean, I am tired, but what else can I do? There's nothing else to. I got nothing to do in here. I don't know. It's kind of warm in here, though, but I don't know. We'll see.
Got it, Daryl. Thank you.
Probably need a smash burger. I had a burrito earlier, which was kind of a mistake. Like, although there's nothing open right now. That's the problem. See, if we would have ended the show now.
Taco Bell.
No, I can't eat that. So, yeah, I'd be like, what am I going to eat? I got nothing to eat. So I had a burrito earlier today. Well, after the gig, after I got back into town, and Rich knows the place. Peggy had pizza rolls. There you go.
We went to Permani's. I had the Big Don Boss Burger.
Oh, cool. Very good.
Capicola.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Whew. You're a gamer?
Oh, tell me you play Call of Duty.
Tell me you play Streamer Simulator 2. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to play. We'll see. I've got something. You had a gyro with fries, Ian? That's cool. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. We got to go. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Had a great time. Let's see. Tomorrow's Sunday.
Being the Mail Monday.
Right on. Very cool. If Laz, our buddy Music Therapy Laz, if he's doing a show in the morning, I am available. Although it depends on what it is.
He told me
What?
he doesn't think he's going to be.
Okay. Well, then forget what I just said. But subscribe to him anyway. Subscribe to Music Therapy Laz. Subscribe to him. So if he's not doing a show tomorrow, then I'll do a show then. I'll do a show tomorrow morning. I'll do some sort of something. I do have some videos I do need to make, like with that power supply that I used for the gig today.
Mm-hmm.
What else? There's a few things. I've got a few things I need to do. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, all right. All right. There we go. All right. Thank you, channel members. Thank you so much for your continued support for this channel and these shows. There you are right there. Oh, let me do this. I always have to... Wait a minute. Got to do that. And I know there's some names I need to take off there and I need to add to it. We'll do that pretty soon. Thank you guys for your continued support for this channel and these shows. You guys, thank you so much. And yeah, okay. If Laz is not doing a show in the morning, I'll probably do something. Although, like I said, there are videos that I do need to make. So I do need to do some of that, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Actually, let me ask you guys right now what you think. The footage I was showing you guys of me from this morning, like restringing the guitar, making the pedalboard, that was going to be a standalone video on YouTube. I was going to upload that. Do you guys want me to still do that? Because since I showed you footage of it on the show tonight, I decided I wasn't going to do that. But if you guys want me to do that, here's the thing. Drop a comment. We got 32 people still here. Drop a comment down below. Do you want me to upload tonight's footage as a standalone video on YouTube? If you do, drop a comment below on playback. So once this video's over, hit refresh. Is that you? What are you telling me?
Yeah.
Sterling Sub-Series by Music Man.
Look at the price.
How much?
200.
200. Cool. We probably should have talked about that on the show earlier, Ron. Probably should have. It could have been a listing.
2012 red flame top.
Cool.
It's for pickup in Pittsburgh, PA.
Uh-huh. Oh, so you can go get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go get it.
Go
get it right now.
Go
Dude,
give me $200. I'll go get it.
you have $200. Take
No, I
your $200. Look behind you. You got 500 guitars. You got 18 fucking stacks, man. What are you talking about? Okay. All right. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. You guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next show right here on What channel is this? Amaranth?
Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Beane.
Do you find beans often? Do you have magic beans? Like,
Yeah, that's my name.
oh, okay.
That's my name.
Oh, cool. Watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, what's up? I'm Uncle Sam from Steel Panther. Listen to Johnny B TV, right? Or am I wrong?
Hey everybody, this is Joel Hoekstra of Whitesnake, and you're watching Johnny Beane on Johnny Beane TV.
Hi, this is Alex Skolnick, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Beane right here on his channel.
Okay, so Johnny Beane TV. Okay, ready? Hi, my name is Mary Spender, and welcome to Johnny Beane TV.
You're watching Johnny Beane TV. I'm Ole England, the guy with the face on the live stream right now.
Thank you so much, man.
Hey guys, it's Adrian Vandenberg. You're watching Johnny Beane on TV.
Hey, this is Tony Franklin, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Sean McNabb from Quiet Riot and Dawkins, and you're rocking with Johnny Beane TV.
This is Pyro John Watkins, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV. It's a blast watching this show. I guarantee it.
There we go.
Hey, it's Greg Bissonette. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
I just want to be like, how old are you?
Hey, it's Lori Tucker, and
Johnny Beane.
we're here at the forum, and we're going to see
Sammy Hagar.
And you're watching Johnny Beane TV. Stay tuned.
Props to you for the article. That was a cool article. Appreciate it. And then props to you, Johnny, for this show. Appreciate you having us on the show. Just want to give you, that's awesome for what you're doing for Van Halen, all that, you know, chickens and all, you know.
Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Click on another video on the screen here. Drop a comment below. Do you want to see tonight's footage as a standalone video? That was the plan originally, but let me know, and I will see you guys on the next show. And if you want, come on over to Twitch. We'll be on Twitch. So come on over. Come on over. All right. Bye-bye.